Hi, everyone. Today I wanted to share both the teacher perspective and the student perspective in Google Classroom because I keep getting lots of questions from not only teachers, but from students and parents who are confused about the whole submission of work. And I think now that we've been using it a little bit, and now that a little bit clearer on where the trouble came up, I think it's because there are a couple of ways that assignments can be created and therefore work can be submitted. So, what I did was I used my sort of demo Google Classroom and I created two assignments to show you what I'm talking about. So, in this assignment, feeling stressed with two question marks, um, I typed out my question and I attached a YouTube video link for the kids to respond to. And if you click view assignment, it just gives you, who I assigned it to, my, demo student. Um, but there is no attachment, whoops, um, or a place for the students to write. I simply just said, hey, here's a video. When you're all done watching it, answer some questions for me. And I didn't give them a place to write on. And that can be problematic. There's nothing wrong with creating an assignment this way. And there are going to be assignments that, just lend themselves to this style. But the kids have to get in the habit from their end of looking for where they can actually type. This one is feeling stressed with three question marks. And you notice my description is a little bit shorter. And the reason for that is I actually created a Google Doc for the kids to type on. And I attached it here. And I was sure to select the option that said, make a copy for each student. That way they each have their own and they are not typing on each other's document. The same YouTube video is attached, but this time work is attached. So now if we take a look in a separate window here, I'm logged in as Ron Weasley. So now I'm the student. So here I am signed in, here are all my Google Classrooms. I'm going to go find Trapani's Practice Google Classroom, find out what my homework is. I'm going to click the classwork tab and I see two assignments here. Let's look at the one with two question marks. Actually, we'll look at this one. The three question marks is first, right? So this is the one when we click view assignment right down here, the student is going to see right away, okay, if they read the directions, they will know to watch this video. So they'll click on the video and watch, and it says, open the Google Doc attached and answer the questions about your experience. Well, right here is a Google Doc already with my name on it. I can click on that and type in my answers after viewing the YouTube video. And the kids, I think, are accustomed to, click inside the doc and, maybe hit space for a second and type an answer. Okay. When they're all finished, they're going to click turn in. And when we get back to the assignment, you will see that are you ready to turn in your work? Here's your attachment. We'll click turn in one more time, and then it will show turned in this corner here. Okay, so the kid is very clear on what they had to do. Watch a video, click this link, turn it in, and right away they see that it was turned in. However, when they look at, the other assignment, which was feeling stressed with two question marks, a lot of kids will click view assignment. I think they're in the habit of doing that. And they see all these words over here. They're not going to pay attention necessarily. And even if they read it, they're going to say, okay, watch the video. Okay, there's nothing else to do. All right, I'm just going to mark it as done. And that's why I think a lot of you have been emailing me saying kids are marking assignments as complete, but there's no work attached. Why is that? If you didn't give them a place to write on and just assumed that they would create their own, they might just be tempted to click mark as done. Or it could just be, somebody who's sort of trying to be smart and saying, oh yeah, watch the video, done, right? So it could be something like that. However, if you were clear in your directions here, what you would have to say, maybe you can get in the habit now of adding, look, I want you to watch this video. Then to the right, click the add or create button and open up a Google Doc and type the answers or type your reflection or type, whatever, right? So maybe you're not giving them so many guidelines what to write down, but you want to tell them that they have to click that add or create button, and look what it did. Exactly what was there before. Now this looks like something clickable, so we can click on it, and I believe it's just going to be a blank doc, but it is already titled up rather, with my student name and the title of the assignment. And I can type, I watched the video, I thought it was great, can't wait to meditate again. When I'm all done, I can hit turn in. Now the process looks very similar to before, right? So here's our document. Are you sure you want to attach this? Yes, I do. Click turn in. And right away, it's going to switch from assigned to turned in. Okay, so I think the problem is, depending on what your students are being asked to do. Sometimes you ask them to watch a Brain Pop video and there's a quiz right inside, or you're asking them to go to Khan Academy and there's a quiz right inside. That's the work. There is nothing attached. Or maybe you want them to write a reflection. If they need to attach something, that button is off to the side. If they do what they need to do here in like a subscription-based website and the answers are submitted there, then they can just click mark as done, and you'll have to see the answers, in that outside website. But for YouTube, that's not the case. So if anyone has had this problem, hopefully now seeing, the two assignments side by side, feeling stressed with 2 question marks and feeling stressed with 3 question marks. Hopefully that answers it for you. If you have any questions, or if you need me to be more clear on any of these classwork issues, please let me know, because we want everyone to start to feel more comfortable, including the kids and the parents. Okay. Any questions? You know where to find me.